First of all, it's always a pleasure to have a conversation with you. Tell me about this big fight. What are your opinions, Wilder Fury?
My opinion is that the first fight was so close. Obviously, it was a draw, controversial, though. A lot of people thought that Fury won. Yeah. A lot of people thought that Wilder won because of the knockdowns. I think this fight's going to be way more exciting. As you can see, there's a lot of media here to support. There's people all over the MGM. So, personally, I think it's going to be a great fight and a close fight, but I'm leaning towards Fury. The reason why is because I always lean towards the boxer.
Okay.
I think boxing ability and how he moves as a big man, but he has to be careful. Like it's not.
I agree.
It's not an easy fight. If you get caught, Wilder carries his power from round 1 to round 12.
Yeah.
And he's got power in both hands. So.
Well, now tell me about next week.
Next week I'm fighting in Texas.
I know. I'm gonna be there.
You're gonna be sweet. Yeah. I'll see you there.
Yeah.
I'm fighting a guy named Shondell Winters. I'm happy that he locked the fight in because we had offers out to a lot of other fighters. I think we had offers to Erkin Tepa, Chris Arreola, Molinas, Du Harpers.
That's correct.
And then so I'm happy that he took the fight so I can have a fight. Yeah. And I'm not taking it lightly. I've been training hard. I sparred over 118 rounds. I've had a lot of rounds of sparring. So and he's got some good hands on him. Out of his 13 wins, he's had 12 knockouts or 12 stoppages. So he's got some heavy hands. So I have to be careful and be wary and just focus on what I have to do.
Let me ask you this: once Andy Ruíz visited you in New Zealand, now you are willing to fight again with Andy, but in Mexico?
I would love to fight Andy Ruíz. Yeah. I believe that we had a great fight.
Yeah,
and I won. Listen, he's a great fighter with a lot of skill.
Yeah.
And if the opportunity arose to fight him, and if it sort of suited myself to be champion of the world again, I would love to fight him in Mexico. I'd love to fight him in America. But no, I think we both got a lot of respect for each other.
Yeah.
And he's done some great things in boxing. Obviously the upset that no one thought he was going to win against Joshua, and in the rematch he didn't come to the best shape, but he still did good to go 12 rounds against someone like Joshua.
It's crazy if I mention this to you. For me, the best heavyweight is Tyson Fury. Not Joshua, not Wilder. For me, Tyson Fury. It's my opinion.
Same as me. I'm the same as you. But not only because of that, what he can do in the ring,
Yeah.
And I think he, from the first fight, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of changes. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of improvements. Okay. And I agree with you. I think that he's the best in our era. But he has to prove it. He has to beat Wilder, and he has to beat, if they can make the fight happen, Joshua.
Yeah. Finally, could you describe what is Mexican boxing for the world of boxing?
Mexican boxing. Listen, a lot of the champions are Mexicans.
Yeah.
The fight is next week as well. Mikey Garcia.
Yeah, Mikey Garcia and Jesse
Vargas. So and there's Canelo. There's so many Mexican boxers out there. I think boxing is one of those things in Mexico that a lot of the young. The youth sort of get into boxing because they can see so many other boxing champions come out of Mexico. Yeah. So Mexico is a big part of boxing in the world, actually.
Yeah, in the world, yeah. Well, champion, thanks. And some words for the Mexican people that are following your career. Something for the Mexican people.
Thank you very much for your support. And listen, I'm going to put on a good performance next week. I'm trying to think of what to say in Spanish, but I forgot it all now. You put me.
Let me help you. La siguiente semana voy a poner todo mi esfuerzo.
Todo mi esfuerzo.
You can say todos mis huevos.
Todos mis
huevos. My balls.
My balls.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure. God bless you. See you next week.
See you next week.
Thank you. Si te gustó nuestro contenido, suscríbete a nuestro canal de YouTube. Y si no te gustó, también. No puedes jugar boxeo.